Welcome to United Gamers. Another special interview we'll be having for today. We'll be having the people, or rather behind the people, for Board Punks of Society, pioneering the very first Filipino NFT movement here in our country. We get to know what they have and what they're about to do in the near future. I'm your host, Rob Luna, together with Jay Perillo. How are you doing, my friend?
Well, I am doing great and I'm super stoked to be here right now. See, I have been following these guys for quite some time and seriously, it is amazing what they're doing here, Rob. I'm sure you agree to that as well. So, how about you? How are you guys? Anything cooking under the sun or anything special you want to mention this evening?
Yeah, well, let's introduce them first, Jay. We have here Snoop Scoops. I'm really interested how you get to Snoop Scoops, right? We're going to get into that later. And we have Jockey, Jaspo, and of course, Mikey. Guys, how are you doing? Probably let's start with Snoop. How is your day today, man?
Yeah, actually, my day started kind of tiring already because we already have like this is our fifth meeting for the day, right, Mike?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's cool. It's cool,
definitely.
guys. It's an honor for you guys to have us here. All right.
Wow,
Yes.
that was a busy day.
Yeah, a very busy day.
Five. How
Five
about?
meetings, right?
Yeah, that's right. How about you, Jockey? Jockey
So guys,
Jello, guys, if is a little bit of a shy type. That's why he doesn't have his camera on right now. Save the mystery for them ladies.
yeah.
How about you, Jockey? Yo, well, how you doing, bro?
So guys, I'm fine and I'm doing well right now. Just got a little headache a while ago, but I'm doing fine right now. And yes, we had a lot of meetings for today, and we are very grateful. We are still very grateful that we are here in this podcast or interview, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, thank you very much for inviting us.
Yeah,
Awesome,
we're so stoked. Also,
awesome.
How about Jaspo? How are you doing, my friend?
Actually, I just came back from a 5 day vacation. And,
Ma-
Wow.
Wow.
from where?
there's a
From
term
where?
here in the Philippines, sana all. All right, that means I hope I have that thing as well. All right.
Yeah.
Uh, can you tell us
Five
something
days.
about where do you actually go? Like a quick one. Five
Yeah.
day vacation.
something I should disclose earlier. So, just visited my girlfriend down
mm.
south.
Oh. I
All
thought you're
right.
gonna
All right.
say I just visited some girls because when we were
Mm.
actually talking earlier,
Mm.
we believe that Jasper was the
Yeah.
the chick magnet in the group. All
Yeah.
right, so
He's
I
the
really want
ladies'
to know
man
this
of the
guy.
group.
Ooh.
If
Yeah.
you want to be indulged with chicks or women, probably Jasper is the way to go. But
Yeah. All
anyway,
right.
let's. How about Mikey?
Yeah, Mikey. How about you,
Yo,
bro?
kamusta? Hi, I'm Mikey. Yeah, no, it's just very busy day. I was with Snoops all day, and yeah, just the 5 meetings. I haven't had the sleep, so I really want to sleep soon. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this interview.
All right.
That's great. That's great. Well, we will be talking about a lot of amazing things. Of course, we get to know you guys as well. Both me and Rob are huge fans of the project. So I guess we're ready. Now, I'm sure everybody would like to know who is or what is Board Punks of Society.
All right. I think I should be the one to tell you guys that Board
All
Punks
right.
of Society is one of the widest and pioneer community of cryptocurrency enthusiasts, passionate investors, NFT collectors, and financial educators here in the Philippines. So we organize a series of weekly podcasts, also known as Board Punks Podcast, with the goal of educating the mass about crypto, metaverse, and financial literacy. With that, we also provide numerous free educational resources and weekly community research discussions for our community members to learn and thrive in this rapidly emerging industry that is currently shaping the future. Yeah, basically, our vision is to be one of the driving communities shaping the future with crypto and progressing financial literacy nationally and internationally.
That's
So here at
amazing.
Board Punks, here at Board Punks, we educate. We educate people by providing podcasts, by monthly beginner's crash course for everyone, the notable collection. We provide reliable books, articles, and even YouTube videos. Because it is also the one thing we notice. Like there's a lot of resources in the internet or even in
Mhm.
Google. You can search it all. Yeah, you don't know what works well for you. So we find reliable stuffs for people to study like the way they wanted it to be, the way they wanted it to be. So like we also invest not only monetarily, we also invest in our community because we believe
Mhm.
that there is no board punks of society if there is no community. So we also invest in our community and such. And lastly, we thrive together as one educated and financially literate board punk. So here at Board Punks, we educate, invest, and thrive.
See, that's
Wow.
amazing, right? That's amazing.
Yeah.
You don't just add something to your collection. Like we were talking about on our previous podcast, Rob, right? Knowledge is very important in terms of NFT and the crypto space. So it's not just an art. You're not just getting an artwork here. It's not just something to add to your collection, but you'll get a lot of things once you get a part of this board punks society.
Yeah, well, I believe those were like there's a lot of perks of being to be honest, I'm not really sure how does that really work. The first time I actually get to see those NFTs, the artworks, right, that they were amazing. But after that, it was always comes to me, if you're gonna be advising me, how could I actually indulge myself into getting one? Like, if I get this one, I get to change my DP, my display picture on Facebook or whatever social media I wanted to. Then, how does it really actually work? I mean, what do I actually get from it? Uh, do I actually get into a group of people of you guys? And of course, you mentioned earlier that you're gonna be educating. What are the things that are gonna be part of it?
Yeah,
I
so
think go Jockey.
okay, sure, sure. So here in Board Pongs of Society, our focus here is our three main cores here in our Board Pongs of Society. So basically, we have our NFT, our community, and our movement. Our movement
Mhm.
is giving. Our movement is educating and onboarding Filipino people to the world of crypto, NFTs, and investing. And through our community, where we can thrive with each other and we can learn with each other to to be educated and to be onboarded in this
Mhm.
type of industry of crypto and NFTs. And our NFT is our digital representation of being part of this movement where we educate Filipino people, where we onboard Filipino people because what we know is that there are a lot of scholars. There are a lot of who want to be
Mhm.
who want to be scholars, but they don't have any basic foundation on what is crypto, on
Mhm.
what are NFTs. So board banks of society here or wearing our NFT or basically making our NFT your PFP basically brings that curiosity in
Yes.
someone's mind on what are you wearing or basically what is your profile picture, and with that curiosity we can introduce what are NFTs, what are
Right.
the PFP culture. So with that curiosity we can welcome them to this bigger world of crypto, financial literacy, the metaverse. So yeah, not only that, also not only digital identity representing our movement, but also utilities where you can experience board punks of society inside and outside of the digital world, where you can avail discounts like
Mhm.
Hilton Manila,
Mhm.
Mhm.
Hyatt Regency Manila, City of Dreams. If you want to work out, there's Anytime Fitness in QC, selected branches in QC. If you want to eat, there are basics. So, yeah, being part of Board Punks of Society is more than just having the NFT, but being part of this pioneering Filipino NFT movement where we pave way for crypto and NFT adoption not only here in the Philippines but internationally.
Oh,
So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, that's amazing, right? Plus, Rob, you as far correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Once you get your Board Punks as Society NFT, you also get a card, right? Yeah.
oh,
Uh,
yeah,
we,
You also
we
get
are
a
going,
card.
we are going to facilitate a membership card for everyone because not all of our partners, corporate partners that are going to provide discount for our NFT holders are crypto enabled. So this membership card proves that you're an NFT holder to avail the discount. Because our goal here is that is to connect connect the
the
physical and
digital.
digital world. So
Mhm.
when you're
Yes.
an NFT holder, you will feel that you are an NFT holder not only digitally on your laptops, right, or
Mhm.
cell phones, wherever you hold your NFT, but also physically. So you will get a hold that you are a legitimate member of a board punks of society. So our goal here is to provide as much utility as we can. So we are going to target every place in the Philippines where you want to eat, you wanna stay, you wanna buy a shoe,
Yeah.
you wanna buy clothes, you wanna work out. Everything you will feel that you're a member of Board Punks or a holder of a
Yeah.
Board Punks and
Yeah, that's cool. It's
Yeah.
I'm sure
Our
it'll be amazing to be a part of that movement, to part of that exclusive club. It's like an exclusive club, man, for cool
mhm.
people. So yeah, we need to
Um,
get ours soon, Rob. We need to get ours soon.
Yeah, I believe I was actually asking them if they have like a blue hair because
Yeah,
probably I'm gonna have to get a one. But well, very well said, guys. Yeah. But this is one I'm excited. How did you actually get to start in board? I mean, all of you guys. How did you get into it? Are you guys friends even before this started, or you actually get to meet yourselves doing this one all together? Who would like to start?
um actually Jockey Jello is my org mate in the university, UP Diliman.
Mhm.
We started crypto, like entering the crypto space around 2018, 2019. Jockey, is that
2019, 2019.
COVID timeline messed me up. Sorry.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, we started crypto around that time. We're XRP hives. We joined a lot of groups, messenger groups, Discord groups, even Telegrams, right? They were top hit back then. So maybe until now. So yeah, one day Jockey invited me into a certain Axie guild. It's called CCPH, right, Jockey? So if you guys are familiar
Yeah.
with Discord Dynamics, they have a chill one, chill two, chill three privates, right?
Mhm.
Uh, Usually people talk there and chit chat in some events, right? And we usually use Discord channels to play Mobile Legends because the
Mhm.
voice reception is way much better there and we can trash talk a lot of people without them knowing. Yeah. So
I like that. All right.
yeah. So when we entered the Discord channel, everything's full. Everything's full. Chill one, chill two, private one to private five. It's full. So we cannot enter. We cannot talk, diba? So we entered the only channel that is there's no people inside.
yeah.
It's called
Mhm.
crypto discussion. So we entered there and we played Mobile Legends, kept trash talking people and stuff. And randomly, someone asked us about like, hey guys, what do you think about SLP? Because it's an Axie guild, so
Yeah.
people may be interested in Axie, SLP, ganyan, and stuff.
Mhm.
So, since we're kind of educated, like, we've been studying crypto for like 2 years already and stuff. So, we answered the questions one by one. So, like, while playing, trash talking people, and so somebody entered the channel, then somebody someone will ask one by
Yeah.
one, and we're quite surprised. Like when we're done playing, um, diba, you're going to Discord to quit
Yeah.
the voice channel, right? So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
uh,
And to trash talk
there's
people, right?
That's very
Yeah.
important.
that's
Yeah,
part of it. That's part
that's
of it.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of it. Yeah. We're surprised that there are 20 people listening to the channel. Like they kept asking one by one. So
Uh-huh.
like
Mm-hmm.
um the questions might get repetitive in a way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because they will leave and someone will go in and ask again the same question. So I asked Jockey like, bro, when are you free? So we can compile the question and let's facilitate a podcast. So Jockey,
Nice.
like we're still a student back then. So yeah, we're free every Saturday because our classes started Tuesday to Friday, and Saturday is
Mhm.
usually our free time to play. Stop. Then yeah, we facilitate that thing started the first unofficial Board Punks podcast. So we compiled all the question and
Mm-hmm.
all the question people asked us, and we facilitated that podcast to answer all of the questions.
Mhm.
So there's a point where we realize that we are not educated enough or we're not qualified to teach people because we're still student. My course is even sports science
Okay.
is way far beyond finance, right?
Uh-huh.
So we both know that there are a lot of qualified people above us, right? Like yeah.
Mhm.
So we asked a lot of financial advisors. I even emailed chat.
Mm-hmm.
Emailed them, chat them on different social platforms for them to notice us. So
Yeah.
like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even text or even called them.
Mhm.
Nobody's answering. So like so like
But but during this time, you and Jockey were the only ones. You haven't met Jazz, Boyette, and even Mikey,
Yep.
right?
yeah.
Mm.
We're still like 5'10" around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were like 6 people
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
back then, and yeah, we were the one teaching those people, organizing the unofficial podcast until someone answered our emails.
Yeah.
Someone answered us, and
And that guy is
gratefully it's yeah,
Mark
Mark
Senpai.
Senpai.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
so he has a lot of
mm,
followers. So yeah, he has a lot of followers, like 100,000 followers
Mhm.
on TikTok, and we were very surprised that he answered it. And yeah, that's where our very first official Board Punks podcast started, starting with a the basics of blockchain and cryptocurrency. So
Mhm.
yeah,
yeah,
we're
That's
quite
nice.
surprised because even us, we've been studying crypto for quite a while, but we
Mhm.
still learn, so it's
Of
fun.
course.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and our podcast is we're implementing stress-free learning. If you guys
Mhm.
familiar with it, like it's like this one. We're talking to each other. We're having free-flowing knowledge about each other, something like
Yeah.
that. So it's getting stress-free. Is like chit chat, still implementing some knowledge to each other. So
Mhm.
yeah, we're quite surprised that it was fun. It was fun, and a lot of people kept asking us, "What's next?" Like, I want to learn more about trading.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Uh-huh.
asked people about trading. We reached out to a lot of people, even, and I'm glad that even Z-Freaks noticed us. They're like, we're still like 300 back then, right, Jockey?
Mhm.
yeah, we were 300 back then.
Yeah, and beyond that, everything's unreal. Like
Mhm.
right now, we're
Yeah.
on our 15th, 14th, 14th podcast. It's like
Mhm.
wild, so wild. Like a lot of people supporting us in a way, and like well, thanking us. Like we facilitated this podcast, and people kept growing and growing. So we I told Jockey that we can't stop now. I love this movement. I
True.
love these people.
True.
It's like you're doing
Usually,
a service to the
Yeah.
people that's around you, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I
yeah,
like it that your goal during that time was just already to educate, right?
Mhm.
yeah,
You told us
Yeah.
earlier how board punks of society came into place. You guys would like to have the pave way into educating Filipino people about NFT, into cryptocurrency, on how they don't get wrecked, right?
Mhm.
So
yeah,
during those times, you already have that goal, right?
yeah.
And how it
Yeah.
come to a point that you guys would want to put it into the next level.
Oh, actually, with that is that with the first episode is there we have something called the board pong pioneers, where
Mm.
we usually are you familiar with that the board pong pioneers that are selling for like zero point 0.9 ethereum right now
Mm-hmm.
as floor price.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
yeah,
sold them
we
for
were
like 750, right?
yeah
750 pesos.
Yeah.
yeah
Oh, jeez.
750 to 1,500 pesos ranging with that
Mm-hmm.
because we were only giving that for free back then,
Mm-hmm.
like August, September, to those people who are always listening to
Yeah.
our unofficial podcast, to our first episode. So we give them for free. And then one time, someone asked us, since there are a lot of demand with
Uh-huh.
our NFT, because that's where we've learned that with with just wearing that PFP,
Mm-hmm.
that pioneer NFT, it
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
brings curiosity to people.
Yeah.
That's why it had a lot of demand in that community, and we sold like we started selling it for like the first 50. I mean
Mm-hmm.
the second 50 batch, the second batch of board pong pioneers. We started selling it, and we were very surprised that it got sold out like in just 5 hours. And
Yeah.
that's
Wow.
when we knew that's when we knew that there are people who are really supporting us. There are
Mm-hmm.
people who believed in our movement to
Mm-hmm.
educate people and bring awareness that there is crypto, that there is more than just Axie Infinity, that there is more than just NFT games. There is a wide industry, there is a wider space
Yeah.
that are ready to be discovered by the Filipino people. And with that, board punk pioneers, and with our backbone, that is the board punk podcast,
Mm-hmm.
that's where we grew. Surprisingly, yeah, that's where our community continuously grew. And and yeah, that's where we started with the belief of our pioneers. And that's why there are a lot of pioneers who are very who are very glad that they found board from
Yeah.
society early on, because we started selling those like start of September. Yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
were really the pioneers when we were just 100 people
Yeah.
in our community.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's actually nice. I'm actually a part of the Discord server, and I can tell that it's a very healthy community. And see, the thing here, what's nice about what you guys have been sharing is because there are a lot of people who wants to get into NFT games, or the whole crypto space. But the thing is, you got into NFT with a purpose. You guys have a purpose, and you guys are delivering that purpose to the community, and you are imparting wisdom to the people that wants to learn more about the NFT. Now, just a question for our viewers here: where could they listen to your podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, our podcast is available. We facilitate podcast every Saturday, 8
Mm-hmm.
o'clock p.m. Philippine time. But it's also available on Facebook Live, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. It's for the people who are not available at 8 p.m., right? We all
Yeah.
know that people might be busy in a way, but still wanted to learn. So we pre-recorded our live sessions.
Mm-hmm. Now, going to your website, boardpunksociety.com, you guys have a roadmap. And I'm sure for our next question, Rob, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people will be very
Yeah.
interested to know the answer to this question. All right. So, guys, what are your games or products?
All right.
Yeah, sure,
Do you
sure.
want to answer this one, Jockey?
Sure. So our games are and our product, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or our product. So our product is the membership card. Basically,
Okay.
our focus right now is yeah, the membership card, and distributing it to our board pong of society owners, because
Mm-hmm.
we want them to feel we want them to feel being part of board pongs of society, even
Mm-hmm.
outside of the digital world, where you can just show the membership card to our partnered establishments, and you can avail the perks and discounts with
Yes.
it. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, after the membership card, we have the notable collection. Because
Okay.
what we noticed here is that there are a lot of Filipino artists. There are a lot of
Mhm.
good Filipino artists and Filipino creators, but they don't have any idea on how to get in crypto or especially NFTs,
Yeah.
right? Like if they somehow know, if they somehow got into NFTs, they don't have enough traction because this industry is new, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with Boardpunk's notable collection, we are here with our community of 7,000 Filipino Filipinos and growing. With our community, we are here to help them showcase their artwork, their creations through NFTs. That's why there is a notable collection. Like every month, we are planning. Every month there is a notable collection event that we are going to
Mhm.
organize to showcase our Filipino artists and Filipino creators of their works that they deserve to be showcased. And
Yeah.
yes, the next one, if you're going to check the roadmap, is our
Wow.
three metaverse ready
Here we
board punks of
go.
society.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Actually, it's
well,
under development now, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm.
yeah, it's under development. So yeah, 3D board punks of society, and yeah, fashion based 3D
It's
board punks of society
Wow.
we we know that even Facebook, even Microsoft is transitioning to the metaverse.
Yes, that's right.
So
yeah.
yeah, we want to be the community, the Filipino community in the metaverse. When
Uh-huh.
there's curiosity, when there's a Filipino curiosity when it comes to crypto or basically the metaverse, we
Mhm.
want them to think or come into mind the board punks of society, that there is a community ready to accept them, ready to
Yeah.
onboard them, and ready to be with them, to thrive with them. And that is board punks of society in the metaverse. So we will be starting with our 3D board pongs, and also having our very own land in the metaverse, either in the Blacktopia or
Oh.
Decentraland. If
Wow.
we found a land there that is affordable for now. But yeah, so 3D board pongs, and yeah, because we want to establish our name not
Yeah, of
only
course.
in the Philippine NFT scene but also in the whole
Uh-huh.
crypto and NFT scene, in the whole
Yeah.
metaverse scene.
Yeah.
Because our target is not only expanding our reach here in our country, but our
Mhm.
target here is expanding our reach in the whole world. Because that's what better way to spread awareness in crypto and investing in financial literacy, but also to expand our reach to a wider audience,
That's
right?
right. So
So
it's gonna be our tickets, the Filipinos ticket again to the scene.
yes.
If we got Manny Pacquiao for boxing, we got Charisse for music, and we got Board Punks for NFTs. So yeah,
Mm.
that's amazing. That's amazing.
If there's
Yeah.
gonna be a question for me right now, who's
Mhm.
the artist behind the amazing artist that you have
Oh,
here? Who's
Oh
actually
God,
doing it?
it's a,
Is it
she's
one of
Alexis.
you guys?
Uh, Actually,
Or
is one of our friends.
mhm.
yeah.
It's Alexis. Alexis. What's your last name
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
Jockey?
Oh,
He's only one? He actually did everything by his own.
Yeah,
Wow. And you
yeah.
actually
yeah.
managed to mint, or rather to have, how many as of the moment? The total of arts that you have right now.
Uh,
$7,640.
7,640.
Wow.
He
Yeah,
did
7,640.
7,000. He did 7,000 of those.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
Wow.
randomly
Well,
generated. Yeah.
yeah, it's randomly
She
Mm.
created
generated.
she created the assets, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, we are very proud of her. And now she's our art director for the
Uh-huh.
3D board punks of society, because we gave her a team of her own to handle the 3D
Mhm.
already.
Her.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Her,
she's the
yeah.
female. So she's the only
Yeah.
female
Yeah.
on the team.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Actually,
not really, not
there are,
really.
Oh,
Mm?
okay.
yeah, currently there are five female in the.
Oh, yeah, yeah. there are a lot
Right.
of females then in the
So
team.
Rob, we know that Jasbo is the ladies' man, but when we
Let's
started talking
go.
about girls, you
I
know
was really
who
waiting for Jasper
when
to
we
come in.
started talking about girls, man, there's this one guy who just instantly started counting. So Mike, what is up?
What? No, I was just counting how many we had like as members. But as you said, no, J-Bo is definitely he's the latest man out of everyone here. 100%,
Yeah, J-Boy is
100%.
my man. J-Boy is my man.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Well, good to know, good to know. So ladies, you know who to call, you know who to send your haste to. So right now, that is very exciting, right? The whole metaverse preparation that you guys are doing, that is super exciting. And again, it's for me now, I feel proud just by sitting here talking to you guys. I feel proud that I am I am a Filipino, and we have a representation in the NFT world. That is what you're doing. That is so amazing. That's just beautiful. But obviously, with every path that we take, with every journey, it is always, it's not going to be all good stuff, right? There will always be
Yeah.
ups and downs. So right now, I would like to know, what would you consider your greatest challenge is in your NFT journey?
Yeah, actually,
Mm.
there are a lot. There are a lot, to be honest. Jockey and I call it consolidation phase. Like in a way, because when we're
Oh,
still
wait.
starting.
Consolidating phase, meaning there were a lot of naysayers. Was it was it part of it?
Not
Um,
really. Like
Uh,
consolidation phase in our members being
mm,
part of World Punks of Society, because back then it was very hard
to
getting
start
our member
community, right?
count to a 1,000 members.
Mhm.
Actually, it took us like 1 to 2 months to get to that number, to
mhm.
1,000. Like every 100 member going in our community, we celebrate it.
We literally celebrate.
Wow.
Like
Yeah,
happy
we celebrate.
500, happy 700. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
I
Something
mean,
Yeah,
like that.
we all.
actually, that's great. I mean, it doesn't really matter how much, like even in fifties by tens. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
those are small steps, right? I mean,
No, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
like in YouTube, it's hard to get your first 1,000 subscribers getting into the
exactly.
10,000, because the first 100 most of the time are the most genuine. It's because they
Mhm.
joined
Yes.
you because they really believe in you.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
people just go in with hype, right?
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I
Yes.
totally respect that you did manage to celebrate those numbers, and look at you,
Mhm.
what you guys right now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're actually
Yeah.
making it into the
Yeah.
mainstream.
Actually,
We
one of
started
the
with
hardest thing,
hundreds. Yeah, we started with
one of the
hundreds, and now
hardest
you have
thing,
like 17,000 members now on your Discord
uh,
server.
yeah.
So that is a huge leap from that.
Mhm.
What are you celebrating? 300? We're now 300, and now we're 17,000,
Yeah, we still
right?
celebrate, to be honest.
Mhm.
Yeah. One of the hardest thing when we're still at 500, 300, or even 100 members back then in our Discord channel is that maintaining the community. Like a
Oh,
lot of people
Yes.
like just come in and go, right? Like they
Mhm.
just kept.
Yeah.
There are some days that people will only chat. GA means good afternoon, good
Yeah.
morning, good
Mhm.
night.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. They're like,
Uh-huh.
Jockey, we need to talk, something like that. Like, what's happening to the community? Uh, I kept telling Jojo, like, bro, we're
Yeah.
becoming like an event community. It's like
Mhm.
people will just come and go every Saturday, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like we have to maintain the community every Monday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, Friday. We usually do giveaways.
Mhm.
We usually do singing contests, like something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Like we
It's
want them
really
to
hard.
engage with each other.
Yeah, because we wanted everyone to treat each other like a family. Like
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
like right now we treat our core members like Mike and Jabo. Like we kept laughing and we kept kissing. Like because we really treat each other as a family. Because that's where we work best, to be honest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Even in our community.
That's
agree.
cool. Mhm.
Yeah, well, it goes to show. I mean, you guys. Oh, but by the way, just to butt it in, how long have you guys been known each other? Like, probably let's J-Bo. I mean, with Snoop and probably with
Yeah.
Mike. You guys know each
Alright.
other.
I known Jabo like for 2 months. Ever
Mhm.
since started like
Uh,
Jabo is
yeah,
the 12
I've
Oh.
member of Board
introduced
Pump.
yeah, I introduced
Oh.
Jabo to
Yeah.
Snoop Scoop. I introduced
Yeah.
Jabo to Snoop Scoop because Jasbo is my classmate
Mhm.
I
in
see.
mechanical engineering. So yeah,
Mhm.
he was my classmate, and
This is in UP as
Melon,
well.
yeah, he's
Mm.
from UP as well. And Melon Babe, or basically our artist,
Mhm.
Alexis, yeah,
Yeah.
she's called Melon Babe in our Discord
Melon
server.
Babe.
So yeah, and so she was my classmate back then when I was in senior high school,
Mhm.
and I also met her in UP Diliman too. So yeah, we were very close back then,
Yeah.
just like Jaspo and
Yeah.
Snoop Scoops.
And Mike, I met this awesome dude like for like
I'm like the
second
I'm the
day of
ano,
January, right?
I'm the latest
This
member
year.
of the
Yeah.
main four, I guess. So actually, it was funny because how we started is they were gonna. What was your pitch? You guys basically just wanted a. I don't know. Basta. I mean,
I just want
basically
to talk or something.
they were pitching to me about the NFT, and honestly, after because I really like face to face meetings better, so I said, sure. A lot of NFTs come to me then as well, because I love doing crypto and NFT,
Mhm.
so I kind of just pushed them away. And but when I saw Bird Punks Society, when I saw Filipino, I'm kind of like very patriotic in a way, but
Yeah.
Filipino pride
Mhm.
wise.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me hear these guys out. Sounds very good. And after literally that 1 hour or 2 hour talk we had, I was like, yo, I don't want to just be, an investor. I don't want to just buy an NFT from you guys. Actually, you know what? I want to be part of this team,
Mhm.
Honestly, when I heard that they started off educating people and that was their base to
Mhm.
educate people, I honestly thought that was like the most genuine thing people can do in this world, really,
True.
because for me, like knowledge is power, honestly,
Mhm.
and the more you know, the better it is and better life gets.
Mhm.
So basically after that, when we had that talk, I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, I needed to be part of these guys, and they're a cool group of people. And
Who convinced you, Mike? In two
um
hours, it gets you to convince you. Was this guy?
I think it was because J Bo didn't really talk as much. Snoop
Real.
Snoop's
Yeah.
definitely he's more the speaker. So he manipulated me basically to get involved. He did
He
submit
actually
notes
used
and
something
type
like,
stuff. Yeah. But no, trust me. These guys are amazing group of people,
Yeah.
and honestly, I see a big future for us as friends, as as brothers and family, and
Mhm.
for this company especially. So yeah, I look forward to it. Honestly.
yeah. Well, I believe Jay and me are already hooked into it, and we're just halfway through the questions that we have.
Yeah.
And I believe Jay was actually looking at how we're looking at the board punks of society right now.
Oh yeah, I'm
I've seen him
scrolling.
like scrolling,
I'm
right?
scrolling, man, because honestly speaking, every single day I go to OpenSea and check the collection every single day. And when I see one that I really like, I don't know, I just beat myself up for missing the minting period, man. Seriously. But yeah, I think I'll finally get one. After talking to
Mm.
you guys, jeez, man, this is beautiful. It's not just see. That's what I was talking about earlier. It's not just something that you look at. All right, it's not just an art. It's not just a photo, or
Mhm.
the thing that the people had in mind when we talk about NFTs is that why do we pay something for a JPEG? Why do you spend a certain amount for a JPEG? But the thing is, this is the reason why. All right, it is not just a photo. All right, there is something deep behind that photo. That photo is a representation. All right, so that is something that everybody should know regarding NFTs, especially board punks in society.
Yeah.
Amen to that, man.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Definitely. Very good explanation, honestly. So
Yeah.
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 All right. So,
Well.
like what Rob said, we're only halfway, brother, and
Yes.
we
And,
are super. We are enjoying our time with you guys. Learning a lot of things about you. It's it. I don't have the. I don't think I have the right words to describe how beautiful this movement is that you guys are doing. It's just it's amazing. You guys are amazing, an amazing bunch of people, an amazing group. So I am 100% sure. I believe that your vision for Board Punk's future, it will definitely happen. It will definitely happen.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For sure. Well, in regards with this, if we may ask you, have you already reached the things that you would like to do right now? I mean, in terms of achievement, what are the greatest achievement that Board Punks of Society already had? And going into the future, what are you still planning? You mentioned earlier, you will be getting into the metaverse, you're a
Mhm.
Blocktopia, and probably the Central Land. So those weren't clear yet, or is it aside from having, of course, this movement, moving forward, of course, can you share something? Can you share here on our viewers that what are they looking into and they're jumping into as well?
So yeah, regarding the greatest achievement first, for me, I think for me the greatest achievement for now is yeah getting recognized by international people, especially like Bryson, even Corey. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was very surprised that we got recognized by Corey,
Corey
the
from
founder.
Pegaxi.
Pegaxi.
Like
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we got recognized. Even the founder of Axie Infinity, right?
Yeah.
So
it was it
yeah,
Gio?
Honestly, we have a
I,
lot of notable holders, but we just
Yeah.
haven't disclosed them, and it's like a surprise
Mm.
for everyone.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, yeah, and then after all this time, we were able to build the community that we've been envisioning from the very start. Like we really want to build a community where there is a very open discussion about crypto, about NFTs. That if you just ask someone or just ask in the general chat about crypto, about NFT, someone will answer you. Because back then, our when we were still envisioning what will happen to our community, the chat back then was GMGA. Yeah,
Yeah.
like what Snoop mentioned before, GMGA or Sir Isko, parang ganun. Are you looking
Yeah.
for
Or
scholars? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I
So,
look at it like, kailan po tataas SLP? Oh, and you can,
Yeah.
yeah.
when will SLP pump up? Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now our community has definitely developed to a something more thriving with each other, and we were very proud of what we have established because we really want to establish such kind of community where we learn and thrive with each other. Just ask because
Yeah.
Board Punks of Society is here to help you learn and thrive.
Another thing that makes me proud the most is that even our board punks of society NFT holders, they even reached out to us to provide discount for our holders, co-holders, right, Jockey? It's like
Yeah,
God, like we really appreciate you people,
yeah, they're the
and
one.
yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
Oh,
they're the
those,
one who. Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
go,
Go,
sorry.
go, go. Ah, sorry,
No,
sorry.
what I'm about to ask is those were the people who actually asked you firsthand. I mean, you
Yeah.
didn't even get
Yeah,
you didn't
no,
give it
they even
a
reached
pitch
out
with
to
it.
us.
Yeah,
it's
Wow.
like the community helping each other within the community because like they really just want to give discounts to board holders. So
Other
which is
boardroom.
such
yeah,
for me that's crazy nice, like super, and yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed, indeed.
yeah. They're actually the one who are also giving scholarships
Yeah.
on Pegaxi
Mhm.
and
A
Axie
lot.
Infinity. Yeah, like every day there's a giveaway
Uh-huh.
hosted by a board punk holder of a Axie Infinity scholarships or Pegaxi scholarships. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
we are very glad that we have developed such community as
Yeah.
early as this, because actually we were expecting we will get sold out in June pa. Like I
Yeah.
mean,
Mm.
we will
Yeah.
get sold out in June because we were eyeing like slow growth, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, surprisingly, we got
Yeah.
discovered and we were
Actually,
very
I was the one who believed. I was like, guys, I reckon we can sell this out before the end of January. And I remember Snoop or
Yeah, I feel you,
a
but
lot of them saying
no,
no,
bro,
man. I
no,
feel like
bro.
around June,
Nah,
July.
man.
So it
Yeah.
was I
That's
was a
not
bit
gonna
worried that I was
happen.
the only one who had faith at the time, but showing when I joined the team and I did my part, it was good. I think it helped a lot in the selling out process. So for me, one of my I feel like the one of the best achievements is especially just getting that minting process done, like getting sold
Yeah.
out. That's a really big jump for everyone, and I'm proud
Mm.
for them. I'm proud for the boys, especially.
It was sold out, right? It was already
Yeah.
sold out
Yeah.
right now.
Hmm.
Not
Yeah.
to
yeah,
mention we are
sold
in the
out already.
bearish market, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's how great it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Jay, what are we doing with our lives? Why didn't we actually
right. Right.
get
Why did
ourselves
we miss
right?
that minting period, Rob? Why? So, well, you, Mike mentioned minting. Is there anything that you guys have in store for your fans, for some guys like Jay and Rob who missed the minting period? Is there anything in
Mhm.
the future for the people waiting for what's next?
Mm,
Mm.
actually, one of our partners are going to give away board punks, right, Jockey?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Uh,
of them are actually giving away board pongs of society, like
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
giveaway contests, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, but
Our
mm,
like
partners, but
the actually let me rephrase the question. We have this board punks look, right? Will you
Yeah.
have
yeah.
yeah.
a second like a V2?
Oh, second
Yeah.
minting.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
second
I think
Yeah,
that's what he
minting.
second
meant.
we have actually talked about that with the team,
Mhm.
but yeah, we want, just like we've said before, we want to provide as much value to the
Mhm.
original owners of the
Mhm.
board
Oh,
punks
wow.
of society.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
because we also want to provide exclusivity
Yeah.
within to those who are part of board punks of
Mhm.
society, and
Mhm.
with that exclusivity, we believe that the value will go up.
Yeah.
So
Ah,
It
yes.
will.
yeah,
Yeah. So,
for
for
our
example, as of now, the ones who, what you said, the ones who kind of missed out, I think that's what
Yeah.
they're waiting for. Um, as we said, yeah, we will have another set of release, maybe
Mhm.
late in the year or next year, because we really want to, as Jockey has just explained, keep the relevance, keep the value, keep the
Mhm.
hype, because that's how the community is just gonna grow, and we
Yeah.
don't we don't want to just keep releasing stuff and
Mhm.
Mhm.
be too repetitive.
Yeah.
So as of
Yeah.
now, for people who have missed out, for the viewers, and as Jockey already said, there'll be a lot of giveaways from different partnerships that we have.
Mhm.
Maybe hypothetically there might be a competition in like ML, and then
Oh
BPOS might
wow.
be a prize.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Not saying,
All right.
quote
That's
unquote, stuff like that.
Possibly.
So
Rob is
Possibly.
smiling. Rob is smiling.
stop leaking.
sorry. Anyways,
Um,
simple stuff.
Mike
Hypothetically,
is
there's
teasing.
there's gonna be a lot of ways people can get BPOS that
Yeah.
isn't a minting. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
from that, just follow all our pages: Instagram,
Mhm.
Facebook, Twitter,
Mhm.
Discord. Announcements are gonna be there. So honestly, be the first ones to know. That's my suggestion.
Yeah.
Because as you guys
Yeah.
didn't, all right.
Yeah.
You guys didn't
Yeah.
know at the
So for
time, or
short,
you guys
Yeah.
weren't updated.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now you guys can
Yeah.
be, just in case
Yeah.
you guys want to have that,
Of
So
course.
there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Basically, for short. Yeah.
yes.
Basically, for short, we will not. We haven't. I mean, we will not be having another minting stage
Okay.
for now, because
Uh-huh.
yeah, we want to establish our community first, and
Mhm.
also establish exclusivity with
Right.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the
And
prestige of
I
being
know.
part of Board Punks of Society.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So yeah.
and we also wanted to provide as much value as we can for the community.
Of course.
And yeah, this actually, this project, like, it came from our hearts also. So it's gonna be so hard to create another one. For
Yeah,
real. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
that's
Yep.
right
right.
now we are so grateful so that we're working our asses off
Hmm.
24/7 to provide as much utility for our holders.
Yeah,
So most probably if we are going to release another batch, it's gonna
hmm,
be for the holders, not
I
for
see.
new
Yes.
minters.
I see. I see. All
Yep.
right.
Yeah,
Thank you for that lovely tip. Thank you.
yeah.
All right. Well, this time, since we all know and we all agree that you guys bring pride to the Filipinos, especially to the Filipinos who are heavy into NFTs and crypto. So I'm sure a lot are interested to know what what the best advice you got. All right. What was the best advice given to you when you guys were just starting out?
Hmm.
For me,
Uh, yeah.
yeah,
You go
go.
first, Long.
Yeah. Okay,
No,
go.
Snoops, you go first.
All right, all
I
right,
think.
all right.
Sure, sure, sure.
Actually, somebody told me he's like my advisor in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like whatever happens, like provide value as much as possible. Like
Yes.
you don't have to think about anything else. You're here to educate people. That's it. No matter what the community say, no matter
Yes.
what people say. Like some people said that this this project is going nowhere, ganyan, and stuff. Actually, that thing motivated me in a way. I told Jockey, right? So hey man, I'm gonna full blow on this project. I just want to prove this guy wrong. In a way.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so I always tell Jockey that also, like, no matter what happened, we're here to educate people. We're here
Yep.
to build self-sustaining community, a self-preserving that people thrive each other. That is very lovely, to be honest.
Yes. For me, yeah, very. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
in a
learned from
world,
you too,
right,
actually.
right, in a
Yeah.
world of finance,
Mm-hmm.
it's really to find people helping each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. It's
I
really hard.
swear,
It's
I
true.
swear.
Yes.
It's right here
Um,
at Board Punks. Some people are telling me that this is the place where they meet the right people. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh God, thanks. Uh,
Right.
I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I can't wait to be part of it, to be honest.
Yes. Yes.
And we were actually had a previous podcast about regarding on how a guild could actually help you, a group of
Mm-hmm.
people that could be able to provide information that what you have done wrong. Because I always mention it on my podcast, like I went into a specific game and I
Mm-hmm.
jumped right head on, and
Uh-huh.
the game was rug pulled. And if I had
Oh.
people along with me, you guys, board punks, probably I could have told you that and you could have advised me earlier. And those were the things that it's hard to find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And for sure, you wouldn't grow as much as 70,000 or more than followers if you don't have that advocacy of helping, right? This movement is
mhm.
really working because it's pure. That's how I see it personally.
True.
But
Yeah.
in your own way, guys, how do you actually think, or what are the else aside from educating that you can continue contribute here on the growing NFT community here in our country, or at least the whole perspective of having board punks of society?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think being part of a social club
Mhm.
of like-minded crypto and NFT investors like Mod Punks.
Mm-hmm.
Especially it's based in the Philippines, and with the prominence of Web3 around the world, and with Filipinos being, I think we are the top population with NFT ownership right
Yes.
now, according to
Mm-hmm.
charts. So if you surround yourself with individuals who support your movement in this space, this can be a grounds. This can cause a breeding ground for more
Mm-hmm.
innovators.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
as they said before, Board Punks itself started from an Axie community. So,
Uh-huh.
in a way, we want Board Punks to also sprout new and more
Yes,
innovative
exactly.
projects in the future.
We are
Yeah.
actually our goal here is to inspire Filipino
Yeah.
people to
Uh-huh.
start their own too, right? And
Well,
discover the NFT scene with us.
Well, for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
you guys are doing that. All right. I'm sure there are a lot of Filipinos and a lot of people who could watch this. I'm sure for our viewers who got to know you guys better, I'm sure everybody will be inspired with everything that you've shared with us this evening. And speaking of that, since they are going to be inspired by you guys, I'm sure everybody is curious to
Yeah.
know what are your do's and don'ts, all right, in
Yeah.
terms of crypto investing and NFTs.
Hmm.
Yeah. Probably we'll start with Mike. Would you want to start? What are your
Yeah.
do's and
Yeah,
don'ts?
sure.
If you,
Do's and don'ts. For me, what I learned from people is don't be influenced straight away. Always do your research. Always get a second opinion. Always, just background check on what you really want to invest in, because essentially it's your own money, right? This is your
Mhm.
future. This is your financial freedom. So, my don't is definitely just joining in the hype.
Yeah.
Sometimes, there's positives and negatives in that.
Yeah.
For example, Doge, where the hype, did increase.
Yeah.
So at times, people did join at the right period,
Yeah.
but that's when, there's were some latecomers who joined at the peak, or, that type of stuff. So obviously, the ones who joined at the peak of the hype, um, definitely would have, lost some income or didn't really get anything back from it. Um, for dues, for me, what I look at in NFTs
Mhm.
specifically is the most important thing is honestly community. Um, I learned that community, when it's a strong community, it's bound to at least be a very positive thing, because you know when you have a strong community, they really just can help the brand in so many ways, honestly. um and yeah, but yeah, so for my tips for any of the viewers, yeah, as I said, for my dues, uh look at, the community, always research about that. And for don'ts, please don't join the hype again. Research that stuff and background check. So that's my NFT and crypto tips as of now.
do not
All right.
FOMO.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that
Do
FOMO.
not
Yep.
do not
Yeah.
FOMO, man. Yep.
Oh,
I really would like to hear it from this guy above me. All right.
all right.
What your do's
Uh,
and don'ts, man?
okay,
Women.
so
Right. Joke.
well,
Just kidding.
yeah, man. Anyways, uh, for dues, I think you should have proper risk assessment. When it comes to trading crypto, buying into NFT projects, supporting an NFT projects, you yourself should, do your own research. Trade at your own risk, and you should have your own mental. What do you call this? You have your own mental checklist. Whether you have your green flags, red flags for a project and such. And we have the risk assessment scale too, from 1 to 10, just so just so you know how much you're going to risk into it, like how much you're going to ape into it. That's what people say. And when it comes to don'ts, well, yeah, aside from don't FOMO in, I also believe in um don't sell at a loss, lalo
Mhm.
na when it comes to especially when it comes to crypto, because there are market cycles when it comes to crypto. And I believe you'll only lose money once you sell.
Mhm.
But also don't sell too late, because you're familiar with some projects they just really dump hard, so
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
learn to let go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Remember to take
Yeah.
profits, right?
Yeah.
Remember to take profits. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I like that. I like that.
Well.
How about you, Snoop? What's your do's and don'ts for our viewers?
Hmm. Huh. Actually, maybe I think I can. provide some advice. I think I usually do not invest in an NFT game
Mm-hmm.
in which I don't understand their money cycle. Like I'm quite picky in a way. I just wanna know how they provide money, how they generate income for other people, right? When it comes to the issue told me that they're going to release another NFT like items and stuff, something
Mm-hmm.
like that. It's gonna be too hard for me because I've been robbed several times already. So I'm actually investing in a sustainable one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Something that can last for at least 5 years in a way, hopefully. But when it comes to NFT, where like it tells you like 5 day ROI, 10 days ROI, I don't believe that. It's like for me, is like literally taking other people's money for
Mm-hmm.
real. Yeah. Yeah. When it comes to don'ts, it comes to do's. Usually, I have a when it comes to trading. In a way, I usually have a trading buddy. It's like my man Jasper right there.
Mm-hmm.
We used to trade, but when I'm at loss, like bro, I'm at loss. I was gonna say, me too. Okay, we cool. Something like that.
Yeah.
You got
At least
Yeah,
you
someone.
have
so
You got
someone,
someone
right?
with
Yo,
you. Yeah.
bro.
yeah, we're both at loss. All right, that's nice. And when
Yeah.
we both win,
That's
all right,
nice.
that's great. Let's go. We beat the minimum wage, right? Something like that. Something like that. So, yeah, I think I think best advice I can give is that when you input your money somewhere, not only on crypto, stock, or even finance kind of stuff, or even in your personal life, I think better if you keep your emotions out of it. Simple like that.
Mm. I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. How about Jockey?
Hi
What
guys.
are your
So yeah,
do's and don'ts?
do's and don'ts. So
Yeah.
do's. I actually agree with my team,
Mm-hmm.
especially the especially the investing on what you understand. So yeah, you should probably invest on what you understand and research more about
Mm-hmm.
that project. But in
Mm-hmm.
this researching is that be biased, be negative in that project until that project after researching it, you became positive towards it.
All
So
right.
that's what I
Mm.
usually do. Like I
Yeah.
have a negative perception towards that project, and
Mm-hmm.
until I find something interesting or something promising in it, that my negativity towards it finally came off. I think that's where I research it
Mm-hmm.
in depth. So yeah, usually I'm a fundamental investor. I don't usually trade. I
Uh-huh.
usually invest in projects that I am sure that will be long term. So yeah, so that's what I usually do. I invest in on what I understand and what I enjoy researching, because yeah, you can research whatever projects feels interesting. I mean, whatever project that came into your way, but
Mm-hmm.
you can continue researching it, especially in depth, if you are not interested in
Mm-hmm.
such a niche, right? In such a niche. So if I were you, just focused on projects that you are very familiar with, and you can research it even in the most of it, in depth of its technology. And yes, and the don'ts is, yeah, don't go all in, basically.
Mm.
Don't
Yeah.
go
Don't go.
all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go all in. Like even
Mm.
like above 50% of your portfolio
That's painful.
in in one project, because no matter how cool the project sounds or how promising the project sounds,
Mm-hmm.
the market does not follow what you think of that project.
True.
The
Mm-hmm.
market follows its own. So yeah, don't go all in, but instead, yeah, research and yeah, I mean, research and the risk assessment, especially
Mhm.
just like
Mhm.
what
Yeah.
Jasbo said. So yeah, that's what
Yeah.
that's for me.
Yeah. So basically, I think to wrap everything we have told you guys about do's and don'ts, I think you have to be educated where you put your money. You have to assess your risk management. You have to keep
Mhm.
your emotions out of it. You have to know because it's your money, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
So you really have to study about it. If you don't, it's not investing. It's gonna be gambling for real.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yes.
yeah, you have to be
Right.
educated about it.
Those are very interesting thoughts. Actually, Jockey's approach, Rob, right, is very interesting. You before you get into a project, you be negative about it until
Mhm.
that project turns that negative into a positive. So that is a very interesting approach. Is there anything else, guys, that you want to share to our viewers? How could
Mhm.
they be a part of the Board Punks Society? Your Facebook, your Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, our community is free, right,
Mhm.
Jockey? Like, and anyone,
Yeah.
even not NFT or non NFT holder, are very welcome. Very welcome, to be
Yeah, you're
honest.
very welcome.
Yeah, we
So yeah.
facilitate our podcast even without our NFTs back then.
Mhm.
So we our NFTs are a way to think, or is it like people supporting us, supporting the movement in a way. If they don't have enough like resources to get
Mhm.
one, they can still join our community. They can still communicate. They are still very welcome. They can still
Uh-huh.
create a ticket. They can even talk to us personally in a way.
Wow.
Like yeah, everything we provide here at Board Funks is free, and
Mhm.
the utilities we provide is for the NFT holders. So everything they need to know about crypto and stuff, they can get they can gather resources at Board Funks of Society. They're very welcome.
All right, there you go. Thank you so much for that. So, of course, to our viewers, don't forget to check out their website, Board Punk of Society, to know more about them and to get the links to their other socials as well. And of course, do not forget to join our official UGG Discord service, and we're also on Twitter. Again, thank you so much for being with us, Snoop Scoops, Jockey, Jello, Jasmo, and Mikey. It has been a pleasure talking to you guys. You guys are amazing, and you have two huge fans right here, me and Rob. We are going to be
Yeah.
supporting your journey as well. And there you go. And of course, to our viewers, thank you so much for being with us this session of NFT interview with UGG. Of course, my name is Jay, and I am with the one and only Rob Luna. Thank you so much, and we'll
Thank
see
you,
you again
guys.
next time.
Yeah. Thank you so much, JP. Thank you so
Thank you
much, Rob.
guys. Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much.
much, UGG. It's a pleasure.